Now, you mentioned the word gangster. What's your definition of the word gangster?
My definition of a gangster is somebody, for number one, that you gotta put your family first when you a gangster. If you're a real gangster, that don't mean you gonna put the next person's family first, but you always gonna, to a certain extent, you got to take care and honor and respect family. A gangster is somebody who will never back down from a dangerous situation, or it ain't even necessarily about being in a dangerous situation. A gangster is also just somebody who, no matter how bad the circumstances is, you gonna make a way out. You gonna make money. Without a job, you can make money. Without an opportunity, you can make money. Without, and you can do, and you can do that in a way within your own laws and your own rules and your own principles, and get it done. You know what I'm saying? And a gangster is somebody that understands. Sometimes you gotta break the law. Sometimes you gotta make the law. Sometimes you gotta follow the law. You know what I'm saying? But it's so many levels. You know what I'm saying? In different areas of being a gangster. A gangster is somebody who gonna mind their business and never speak on another man's business, especially in the eye of authorities. You know what I'm saying? Or a gangster would never, run to powers that be or authority officials or people of the law to fix, you know what I'm saying, situations that they put themselves in. We're not talking about, oh, my daughter got kidnapped and raped in the middle of the street. We not, you know what I'm saying? But a gangster not gonna put himself in a dangerous situation or put himself in a situation that you put upon yourself as a man, or as you, whether you want, because being a man and a gangster is the same and being different at the same time. So I'm saying, so as a man and as a gangster, if you know what you're doing and what you're doing and what the results of what you're doing, you put yourself in a situation, you understand that you have to accept the repercussions of whatever that situation is and find a way to make it out the repercussions and the consequences of that situation on your own, because you put yourself there more or less than running to a phone or a government official, or, you know what I'm saying, or just not even just that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's a touchy conversation, but you know what I'm saying, just a gangster because it ain't even always about saying that you gonna fight your battles by yourself, but at the end of the day, you're gonna look at your battles and your adversities head on, and you're gonna conquer them, and not only conquer them, you're gonna conquer them and bring back to the people, because that's what people gotta remember. Being a gangster is being an outlaw. Being a gangster is being a criminal. Being a gangster is being against still being a man and being somebody of principle. You know what I'm saying? You still somebody of principle, but at the same time, you not of the ordinary laws of the world and the man-made laws. So you got to think like Robin Hood. Robin Hood was the gangster. You see what I'm saying? Robin Hood went to the rich, killed the rich, fought the rich, stole their gold. He did whatever he wanted to do. He balled, lived out, had girls, whatever, but he still took care of his family. He took care of his village. He took care of the people. You see what I'm saying? If you want to believe it or not, America is the biggest gangsters in the world. America do gangster shit on the daily. America goes to other people's cities, other people's countries, take their resources, take their land, take their shit, and then come up with a fucking magical way to make it seem understandable for the parties on that side and in America, and they still get what they want with their own rules and law and authority. That's gangster shit. You see what I'm saying? So you can't, gangster don't mean walk around with tattoos on my face, my pants sagging with a pencil saying I'll shoot you. That ain't gangster. That don't mean you a gangster. You see what I'm saying? You can be some of the world's most incredible gangsters wore nothing but tailor suits, never seen a tattoo gun in their life. See what I'm saying? I would say it's a thought process. It's a code of morals, and it's a way of living. Being a gangster, it's a way of life. It ain't for everybody. nothing is always positive. Nothing is always great. So, you know what I'm saying?
Do you have to have a certain type of personality?
Hell
to be a
no.
gangster?
Nope. Hell no. You got gangsters that's faggots. You know what I'm saying? Big Colombian drug dealers killing mamas, children, kidnapping. You got gangsters in the NBA. You got gangsters in the courthouse. You got gangsters in the church house. You got ex-gangsters. You got, you know what I'm saying? It don't have no face. You know what I'm saying? Napoleon, was Napoleon, what was the,
Ooh, don't get me on that one.
yeah, but he's the gangster. You know what I'm saying?
He's definitely foreign.
Yeah, foreign. But Napoleon did, yeah. Santa Anna, a gangster. You know what I'm saying? Pablo Escobar, a gangster. Goddamn George Bush, a gangster. Feel me? Take how you want to take it, but that's real life. Gangsters divide and conquer. That's what a gangster is. A gangster is a person who divides and conquers at their own will and their own pace and not worried about whatever laws and rules that were set in place before that to get it what they want done. But at the same time, still understand there are laws and rules in place. So some of them you gotta follow, some of them you gotta, you know what I'm saying? That's called being a smart gangster. So, but fuck being a gangster. Rich can be gangster. You know what I'm saying? I'm Sauce. I just brought up gangster shit, you know what I'm saying? That was a part of my life that was important to me. Like, I'm Sauce, right? I'm dripping, I'm flavor, I'm splashing, I'm happy, I'm fun. I'm getting a nigga bitch, some clothes, I'm designer, I'm flavor, I'm money, freedom. You know what I'm saying? Expression, Sauce. But it's always gonna be the G before the P, like Grand Prix, for shit shout. You know, you can catch that. G before P, like Grand Prix. You feel